Hey traders, Andy Demi here. So welcome to another video. And today I want to speak about Bitcoin and the markets in general, because some people have been caught a little bit off guard with this pullback that we're having here in Bitcoin. And we've been speaking about this and preparing for it, but yet it astounds me that people are still surprised, right? When it happens, it's like, yeah, it might happen. Then suddenly it happens and they're like, oh my word, my portfolio is going down, panic, right? And I see it across the board. Like that's how people react. So even when you're kind of thinking it could happen and you're preparing for it, you're still almost caught by surprise. So I wanted to shoot this video because, well, one, you shouldn't be surprised. Okay, because if you've done the correct preparation, you should be prepared for both sides. And then it's a case of like, well, since it is pulling back, it's about using that as an opportunity rather than panicking and selling your coins cheaply, right? Or being over leveraged when you shouldn't be, thinking it's going to go to the moon, and then all of a sudden it starts dropping a bit, and then your positions are at risk. You don't want to be trading like that. Okay, so hopefully you're not. Hopefully you're one of the ones that are not doing that, and you're being sensible, and actually you've kept some money aside to be able to buy, which is what I've been doing. So I've had an order in ADA that's been sitting there for 2-3 weeks, thinking, is it ever going to fill me? And it did today. I was like, I saw the market dipping on Bitcoin, and I thought, oh, let me go and see my orders, thinking, oh, ADA won't be there. But it hit my 182 level, and I got filled. So I got a really great price in Cardano, because that one hasn't been doing much. So let's have a quick little look at Bitcoin and what it means right now for this market. Let me just I'm going to make the screen as full as we can, and I'm going to just have a little look to see what's going on here. So what am I doing? Firstly, well, I am prepared for this dip. That's the first thing. We've already spoken about this, if you watched our show yesterday, that this market could dip. And specifically, I really like this area here as a buy zone, which is essentially the daily 50 EMA. Okay. And if you kind of see, this is a past resistance level, which comes in around 53,000. And actually what I really like about this as well is that if you kind of do the Fibonacci ABCD, you can see the market pretty much pull back, close to the 618, which gives us a target of buying this around this block here, which is between the 618 and the 200 extension right there. So in my opinion, right now, the real value starts at 55,000, and and the bargain is buying it about 52,000. Now, if you guys recall, those have been watching our show, these are two purple lines that I had drawn in when we were here. And I was saying, look, if the market can dip down here, it will be a bargain. Let's, buy it up. And then the market rallied and it went there perfectly into those two lines. I'm basically saying the same thing right now where we are. If the market can come back into this green box, this here, guys, is a bargain right now for where Bitcoin is in the world. Remember, there is mass adoption. There is institutions involved. And we are in a cyclical period where generally the markets generally run up all the way to Christmas. So if this happens, I think, for me, I'm going to certainly be buying. I've already got my order in this box, and we'll see what happens. Now, of course, the market may not pull back and it could go higher. But right now, especially if you look at the lower time frames, you've got to remember, this is what's happening right now. This is the fact. The markets are basically, doing these high to low points. And if we make this simple, the market is basically making lower low points, okay, and lower high points. So all of the high points are lower, all of the low points are lower. If you want confirmation of the uptrend resuming, you've got to take out this high point. So you'll be looking for a higher high, a higher low, and then we could be off to the races. But until that happens, we're going to be looking for a value price in this zone that we said to basically buy this up. Okay, guys. So I hope this helps. I hope that you aren't one of the ones that was panicking and you've, taken advantage of this move as opposed to panicking, and, hopefully you haven't been over leveraged. But if you have, please, please, please learn your lesson and don't do it again. Wishing you a great day. Take care, guys.